Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and this is Rachel Ray Fiber Arts, where I talk all about cross stitch and other fiber related arts like knitting, which I have for you today. If you're new here, I am an American, but I live in Ireland and I was going to say the sunny Southwest, but it's nothing but rainy and gross over here. But spring has sprung, and happy belated St. Patrick's Day, and at the time of recording, happy Mother's Day. For those of you in the States, you celebrate that at a different time, but over here we had Pretties Day. Obviously on Friday, everybody had that, but then today is Mother's Day for us over here. And there's Luna. I just wanted to say today has been all kinds of emotions. Yeah. If you've been keeping up with me, my grandmother passed away on New Year's Eve, and she raised me from the time I was young. And my mother-in-law has some... Oh goodness, I knew she was going to do that. Okay. Hang on. So, happy Mother's Day to all of you who are moms to be, moms with rainbow babies, and people who are unable to conceive as well. I see you. I just want everyone to have a wonderful day, and trying to personally deal with like the first year of not having the woman who raised me, and also recognizing that this could be my last Mother's Day with my mother-in-law. So lots of emotions today. So I'm just going to try to like move through it, right? But yes, I live in Ireland full time, and I really enjoy it here, but ever since the pandemic, it's been a little bit weird. So I have kind of slowed down on some of the purchases that I've been making. And I do wish that I could support more, but these days if you are an international person, if you're not in the US, I will be trying to find ways to get good deals on things and bring things to your knowledge that, it might not be US centric, if that makes sense. So for all of you in Europe, or maybe even in the UK, I'm hoping that I can help you find new things, and that they're not coming from so far away that shipping is unreasonably expensive. However, I did just make a purchase, and I will be talking about purchases and things, but I don't want to forget, right? I know I'll forget this if I don't say it right now. So a couple of months ago, back in, I think October, like mid-October or something, I made a pre-order for what is their name? Oh man, hang on. We're going to do a quick Google search. Luna's trying to get in. It is, yes, Fruitful Fusion. And they have all the names of the dyers that make up Ramadan Wool Club, which are Abuelita Fiber Company, Aquarius Make, Fruitful Fusion, Huari Bazaar Yarn Co., and Knitting Nikabi. So there is, I can show you. Open it up. Can you see? You cannot see? No! There is some information on the Ramadan Wool Club. There are 30 nights. There's a 30-night option or a 5 Friday option. So I went ahead and I went with the 5 Blessed Fridays option. And my intention is that if there is a pattern, I believe there is a pattern in this box. In the box There's a special Eid bundle, 2 large gifts, and several goodies. I don't see anything about it just says extra goodies. But the first one that I saw had a pattern in it. So I'm hoping that there's a pattern, but if there isn't, I'll find something else. My intention is to cast it on the first Friday of Ramadan and just spend time contemplating and spending my energy on, knitting on this and enjoying it. There are a couple of reasons why I got this particular box this year. I have been holding back on yarn purchases for quite a while now, but this box in particular I really wanted to support. So I highly recommend that you follow Ramadan Wool Club over on Instagram. Check them out and maybe get in on the next box. They will be definitely they've got another wool club, I think, but if you would like to sign up, I think the next one will come out in October as well of this year. So yes, I'm very excited for that. And speaking of knitting, I'm going to go ahead and just get my one knitting project out of the way before we talk about cross stitch, since we've been talking about knitting. And this is the Insomniac by Casapinka. And I'll go ahead and put up a picture for you so that you can see it. And last time that I showed you this, where is the thing? Last time I showed you, this is the cowl neck and the ribbing at the top. I really should have gone a lot further with that first color, but this is the turtleneck, if you will, the cowl. And then here is the separation between the neck and the chest. And then it's just like basically a make one on either side and then a knit around repeat. So there is where I got last time. And this is how much I've done since my last podcast, which is a month. So this is a month's worth of knitting. I moved into the 4th color from the 3rd to the 4th, and then the 4th to the 5th. And there are so many stitches on these needles. Like it really should be on a bigger set, but this is where I am right now. Let's see if I can bring it around the front and kind of straighten this up so you can see the color. Now, personally, this yarn, I got it from the company Irish Fairy Tale Yarns. They're based in Germany. They're not from Ireland. And I don't know if this is Irish wool. I'll be honest. I think it's just the name they chose. This fade was dyed for a Hohi Locatelli fading point shawl. And I don't personally think that I would use a fade set like that again for a straight up stockinette. I don't think that this yarn really worked well for that. It would have worked a lot better for lace, but I'm not there yet. I only started knitting in 2020. So this is our last color. I counted, I think I have 21 more rows, just like these. 21 more of those, and then I am getting into the border. And the border should not take too long. So just to give you an idea, I'm on section 11 of 12. And the border is going to do a knit 2, purl 2 repeat. Rib for 10 rounds. So just to give you an idea of what the end is going to look like, it will be finished by next podcast. So I am very happy about it. To be honest with you, this particular knit has been wonderful for my personal mental health. They call it the Insomniac because it is, what does she say exactly? She has a note on the very beginning. The Insomniac was designed to let the yarn do all the work. If you're someone who's up at odd hours, you can knit at 2 a.m. without fear. It has the added bonus of being very repetitive and soothing, so it might just help you go back to sleep. So in this particular, you can see my this is the picture there. It really is a comfort knit and does not require any thought whatsoever. If you're the kind of person that just wants to watch TV and you want to look up from your project occasionally, this is wonderful. This particular yarn that I'm using, it does tend to split a lot. So I'll see if I can get it to zoom in. So you see how you can see all those fibers. It will split if you're not careful. So I try to keep a close eye because there have been a couple times where it's caught and I've lost like the stitch, and the stitch ends up looking kind of weird and out of place. But in general, like, you know, you'd look at this and you'd be like, oh, that's really cool. Right now it just looks like one giant sock. But hopefully soon it'll really look like something. There's one of those split stitches that, oh well. But yeah, I've been working on that primarily as a knitted project and working on it at night, watching The Office or watching like archaeology stuff. And my mom gave me this bag, so thank you, Mom. All right, are we ready to get into cross stitch? Before we talk about whips and new starts, I want to go ahead and announce the giveaway winners for this video. First up, we had Renato Perelin's gift chart, There Is Always, and there were 19 people who wrote always in a comment down below. And Dawn Sabo, please check your Instagram messages. Unfortunately, I do not have Dawn's email address, so not to put you out there, but if you would like to win something on on one of my Flosstube videos, please fill in my new Happy Mail Google form, which is linked down below in the description box of the video. So right under the video, there's like this area down here, you'll see the title, and there's like a button that says more, and you're going to want to click that, and that'll give you all the links and stuff. Everybody, if you know you haven't filled it out this year, please fill it in again. Please, please. I just knew Dawn because I've known Dawn for years, and Dawn's details were on the other form, but not on the new form. So please make sure that you fill it in before you write a comment. You can pause the video right now and fill in the Happy Mail form. I'll be here when you get back. The second winner for the giveaway was for this angel pattern. And 11 people commented angel, and it's Jennifer N. Jennifer N, you may want to go ahead and check your email. I sent you an email. Thank you for filling in the Happy Mail form. I hope that you both enjoy these patterns, and I'm looking forward to sending them off to you. Just put them in a special place so that I remember to do that. Okay, let's talk about new starts. I actually have a new start from February that I forgot to talk to you all about. It just slipped my mind completely. But last month was February, and my friend Jessie at Mislaid Pages on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, Twitch, Jessie made this box, and it's amazing. 3 designs, like 3 patterns, 3 fabrics, lots of goodies and extras, and just an overall amazing box. So if you've not opened your box, you may not want to see what I've worked on. You may want to skip ahead or pause this video and watch it again once you've opened your box. But I think everyone has by now. I think everyone has theirs by now, or they might have been spoiled by someone else. But I just wanted to give that disclaimer because, yeah. And isn't this just adorable? I love this bag. I got this from Etsy, a UK seller. I think it's Betty Home Decor. I still have the thingy. Anyway, so in here is Michelle Bendy's Pocketbook Peacocks. Pocketbook Peacocks. Isn't that just the most adorable? I love it so much. I wish it would focus though. Here we go. I love it. I love the colors and the detail. This is on Jessie's fabric. Jessie is a hand-dyed fabric maker, so I've gone ahead and started it. This is using Dinky Dyes silks, and after a certain amount of time, this pattern will be available for people who did not buy the box, but at the moment, it's still exclusive to the box. I'm trying really hard to get it finished for the end. And I'll show you what I've done. First, I have the scissors and the scissor fob that came with the box. And if you'd like to see my unboxing, I do have an unboxing on the channel for it. Oh yeah, the bag is Betty Home Decor. bettyhomedecor.etsy.com. And these are the beautiful floss drops and the dinky dyes for this piece, and they are just so beautiful. Now I've tangled them up a little bit because I'm a messy stitcher, but I assure you that everything is fine. I just like to kind of, you know, pull them from up here. Not everybody likes to do that. I understand that now. I thought everybody did it my way. But yeah, so these are them, and this is the beautiful, what would you call this thing? Thread keep that Jessie prepared for us for this project. All of the silk is used across the 3 projects in the box. And this is stitched on, obviously, the fabric that came with the box. This is called Awakening by Mislaid Pages. Look at this fabric. Awakening. This is a 32 count linen. You can see the needle minders from the box. Try to keep everything the same. Here is where I started. Started at the bottom. Oh, it doesn't like it. Okay. I started at the bottom corner of the peacock because I really wanted to use up the whole fabric. So like I want to have an inch border around it, and then I have an inch for framing, but I wanted to be able to use the top part of this fabric for something else. But that's the beautiful fabric there. Stunning. And I went with the most busy corner because I like busy fabrics. It's not for everybody, but I really like it. And I love Jessie's fabric, period. So yes, this is Pocketbook Peacocks, and I got a little start on it. I'm not even sure how many stitches that is. It's probably only about 100 stitches, but it was really nice to start in February. Basically as soon as I opened my box, I took this out and started it right away. So that's the first one. And then I have a second. Oh, I have 3 new starts, y'all. I have 3 new starts. Okay. This one, I got this from Black Needle Society. And in here, I have Beautiful Secrets by Adele Sessler, and this is the no background version of Beautiful Secrets. She's huge. She's bigger than Soul of the Rose. which is my other Heaven and Earth design project. She is 488 by 661 stitches. But like, you know how this calls for 25 count? I'm actually using 20 count, so it's going to be big. And it has 85 colors. And here's my fabric. My fabric is called Malibu. What is it called? Yeah, Malibu Opalescent 20 count Aida. I started smack dab in the middle. Which way is up? This way is up. Okay. Which way is up? This way. So yeah, this is gorgeous fabric. And it will... Please ignore my dog. I'm so sorry. It will take up most of this fabric, but it does fit. So here we are. I started with the gray, and then I moved into the 938, which this is her chin. This is the, like, her hand is like this. So this is the bottom part of her hand. The bottom part of her hand, and this is her neck going to the side. And then there's the burgundy color as well. And these are just waist away threads. So I've made a video on parking. I did it on my other channel, my primary YouTube channel. So if you want to take a look, I'll make sure that I link it somewhere, how to park threads. But I'm not parking necessarily. I'm actually using the waist away method. So the idea is that once I come this way and I go over this section, I can snip these off. I know it looks messy, but it makes sense. It really does. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I have a little bit of chaos in my blood. So I don't mind that. It makes total sense to me. And it keeps me from having to turn the piece over, keeps me from having to worry too much about anything. So I really like it. It's a great start. I don't have my tablet on me right now, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's probably in the wheelhouse of 300, 400, or 500 stitches, somewhere around there. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I worked on it, to be honest. I took it out for my birthday. This is my birthday new start. Now I have 2 birthday new starts, because why not? My other birthday piece is The New Normal by Long Dog Samplers. Okay. And then oops. My last new start, and then I'll show you what I've been working on dedicated time. Last new start is in a Garon toten bag. Ready for this? Isn't it gorgeous? I love it so much. If you've never gotten a Garon bag, I highly recommend it. They are quality. So this piece is a stamped cross stitch kit that I got from Oraloa. They just came out with them. I reached out to them because I have been waiting for licensed artwork that is being turned into stamped cross stitch. Very hard to find that right now. Hopefully not for much longer. So this is a pre-stamped kit. Comes with the floss and everything. If you'd like to see the unboxing of this, I do have it over on my primary YouTube channel. Again, I will link it up in the eye for you, but it came with everything that you need. And it's still very, very stiff because I'm only at the very bottom of it. There we go. So here is the overall piece. And the bottom, you see this flower, is what I've gotten done. So I've spent quite a bit of time on this, but it feels like I'm getting nowhere, I'm going to be honest. I will have a tutorial on how to cross stitch on these stamped kits later. But right now I'm trying to fill it in to the point where you'll be able to see the flower come to life. So I need to do some of these sneaky ninja stitches before that. But yeah, this kit has 79 colors in it, which is a lot. Make a back stitch arrow on the fabric border. Oh, right, for that. I know that usually what I do is, sorry, if you didn't know, hang on, interjecting my interjection because I'm still recording. If you didn't know, if you're interested, I have a Patreon. It helps support the channel. And my live stream tier will allow you access to get notified when I film a Flosstube video so that you can join the room with me and we can chit chat and you can give me suggestions while I'm filming. And I've got Steph here with me. And Steph just suggested to like put an arrow on the fabric, and that's totally a valid thing. I usually, you know how like there will be the tag, the fabric tag at the top, that's usually my indicator. But that piece of fabric is so big. Maybe I should write top or put an arrow at the top. You're totally right. So yeah, this one, I will have a tutorial coming soon. See all the work that I did back there. I have no idea how many stitches I've done, but the unboxing is over on my Rachel Ray Craft channel. Words. So yeah, if you'd like behind the scenes access, join my Patreon. I appreciate it. All right, last but certainly not least, holy cow, is the Friendship Sampler by Michelle Bendy and the Blue Flower. A lot of you who have been here for a while know the story, but basically me and my friend Heike Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, look her up, YouTube and Twitch, we decided to do this. We stitched the top part and we gave our piece to the other person, and we're stitching the bottom for each other. So she has mine, I have hers, and I am down here. The last time that you saw this, I had not yet filled in the beak of the lake chicken, aka swan. I had not yet stitched the letters here. I had not yet finished totally this garland, or and I think all of this down here was completely blank. So just as an update, and please excuse my hanging thread. Actually, can I bring it to the back? I can. Bring it to the back so that you don't have to see it. And I need this to go behind. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry you can't see it, but I promise you that... What is this? What is this? Get out of the way. I finished all the letters. I finished the beak. I finished all of the lake chicken. And I'm working on the second person. And I'm getting closer and closer to a finish. I think I'm now at 75% or so complete. And I'm looking forward to finishing this. I just need to get the border done and then pop on the letters, get the squirrel and then the little donut tree, and it is finished. And finish her hair, of course. Can you see she's eating a donut? Isn't that so adorable? So adorable. This is stitched with the called for flosses on, don't tell me, XJU Designs. I can remember the name of my one. I can't remember the name of her one for whatever reason. I'm so sorry. Also, this is from Agnes. No, Hobby Wishes. Sorry. From Hobby Wishes, if you're interested in getting a cute little needle minder like mine. I don't know why you're not focusing. It just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, really cute turtle. I love it. I love it so much. So yes, I am putting, this is still going to be my focus piece for the upcoming month. For sure. I want to finish this as soon as possible. Now, I mean, I'm not like rushing through it, but I do want it to be done. So that's where I am. And as for plans, so today is the 19th of March as I am filming this. And on the 5th of April, I have a friend coming to visit me. She is from North Dakota and her name is Stephanie, and she goes by Wolfpack Diamond Painting on YouTube. She's one of my oldest friends from being online, being a crafter online. So I'm very excited that she's coming to visit me. So that gives me about 3 weeks until she's back. So maybe I can make a video before she gets back so that I can share with you all what progress that I've made regarding the crafts before she comes, because she'll be here for 10 days and it's going to be really busy and I don't think that I'll be making any content. I'll just be spending time with her. And yeah, I'm so excited to show her around. And so I don't have anything like other than the friendship sampler. I'm not focusing on anything else except, you know, maybe working on the stamped kit if I get a wild hair. And lately I've been wanting to work on Trans Pride Tapestry. I'm sure that many of you are well aware about all the stuff that's going on right now in the States. I mean, it's getting pretty bad if I say so myself. As someone who used to live in the States, I can look back and have my own opinions, right? I do, if you're new here and you're not cool, like if you don't think that trans rights are human rights, then this is not an airport. You do not have to announce your departure. But here on this channel, we believe that trans rights are human rights. And I have been yearning to work on this project. So let me take it out. She is right here. Hang on. Here she is. We'll have a look at her. This is Fluffy. Fluffy is my Trans Pride unicorn. And I apologize, you could probably hear my husband in the background. This is an Agnes Little Minders needle minder. Isn't it beautiful? And I am using Almond M&M's silk that was specifically dyed for this pattern. And my fabric is Fortnite Fabrics in Ricky and Lucy, I think. Or is it Peanut Butter and Jelly? I can't remember. It's a famous duos. I was part of their fabric club. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I am working on Fluffy, and Fluffy is a unicorn that has whisper floss. So there is like one strand of whisper with one strand of DMC 3865. Or is it, yeah, 3865. That's the only part that I didn't use the silk floss with. So I think we're getting phone calls about dinner. I'm not 100% sure yet. This is my silk, and aren't these colors just beautiful with my little almond M&M's nuggets? Now, if you go to the almondmmstudio.com website, they will be temporarily closed because Ymir is doing a complete rehaul. I'll make sure to tag Ymir in the description of this video. You can go check out her Flosstube. But she is redoing things so that she no longer will be making these nuggets. She is going to be providing floss drops based on feedback that she's gotten. I did not give any feedback, but you know, I like floss drops. So I made my own. These were made by Jessie Mislay Pages as a gift. And I just put the tag on them like this. We've got Tantalizing Teal, Emerald City, Seaweed, Periwinkle Peony, Lily of the Valley, and Birds of Paradise from left to right. And then, like I said, I have the Whisper. Here's the fabric card. Lucy and Ricky, 32 count linen. Okay. I thought it was Lucy and Ricky, and then it was like, is it peanut butter and jelly? I always have food in the brain. Anyway, here's a picture of what the sampler looks like overall. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? So this is fluffy. And that's how far I am. I'm not very far, but you know what? I would like to work on this because I believe trans people are people and they deserve every right to live as we do. And as a queer person myself, I just don't understand where this genocide is coming from. And I will not have it. If you would like to help, I have some resources in my link tree. And also I would highly suggest watching our Stitch Dad D's 20 Stitches. I will have them linked down below as well for more resources because they're doing Stitch for Pride, and Stitch for Pride is all year, obviously. Wonderful learning resources and tools that are available from Dee. And yeah, Dee and Kari made this pattern and I treasure it. I worship it. I love it so much because it's not just about stitching. It's about like showing that you care about other people. That's how I feel anyway. And if you're not cool with that and you don't want to hear about stuff like this, the door is there. It's fine. It won't hurt my feelings and you don't have to announce that you're leaving. But for my fellow queer people out there, I will do everything that I can to make sure that you have a safe place and that your voice is heard. Because it's important to me. It's been important to me for years, especially for the young ones coming up. We want to make the world better, and we're not going to abide by what's happening. I just want you to feel like you know where you can come. My DMs are open. So anyway, yeah, I want to get this back out. I really do. It is gorgeous. So maybe I will do some work on that as well. But my main goal is to work on the friendship sampler because, yeah, I want to give it to Heike as soon as possible. Also, after my friend comes for Easter, then Astara, we will be gearing up 2 weeks later, once she leaves, to be going to Stitch North, which is a stitching retreat in Brampton, Ontario, aka like right outside Toronto. And I'm really, really excited to meet all of my friends in person. I have always been a little bit nervous about like meeting people that I've known online. But in the last like couple of years, I feel like a lot of us have gotten really close to one another, and I think I'm ready. So I can't wait to see y'all. I will be attending the May weekend, so that is the 5th, 6th, 7th, and I believe that this will be my piece to bring because it is compact and it's a lot of stitching. So I don't need more than one. I did hear that some people on the Facebook group were, you know, talking and were getting very excited. And they were talking about bringing, you know, bring a practical piece and then bring a brag piece. And I thought that was very interesting. Do you want to see what my brag piece would be? If you know the bag. You know the bag? This bag? Kaylee 10 stitch bag? This is a chatelaine. And it's very big. It's very wieldy. No, not wieldy, unwieldy, right? It's unwieldy. It's huge. I don't even remember which way is up. It's got to be this. Yeah, it's this way. This is Japanese Zen Moss Garden by Chatelaine. Because it's on black fabric, it's not going to show the details as well as I'd like it to. Is it showing? It's kind of showing. You can see that there's, the rocks are here, and this is like the sand. Anyway, this is not show and tell, but it is. This is adult show and tell. But anyway, this is a very busy pattern. It has a lot of fancy flosses, and it was an investment. It uses a giant bag, as you can see. But my favorite part, where's the bag? Those are all the DMC. These are all the specialty flosses. And these are all the metallics. There's so many of them. But my favorite part is I got bobbins that are llamas. Look at them. So I got llama bobbins, and I'm using them for this project. And honestly, like, I don't even know how to tell you how excited it makes me to work on this and to see my cute little bobbins. I got these from Stitchonomy. Focus. Thank you. Look at it. So cute. So I went ahead and I made my own little, like, you know, tag so I know what color it is. Or you could just put them into a floss away bag like this one. This guy has a very, oh, I'm shaking. Sorry. This has a 600D dinky dye. It's 100% silk, and it's like a really thin cabling silk. Can you see that? Sorry for the shake. It's like cordage. It's weird. So I have it in a bag because I don't want it to come undone. There's another one like that as well. That's what it looks like when it is gained up, hanked up. This is Banksia. And this one is natural and Spanish moss. And I love all of the colors. And this this project, I swear, it would take me like my whole life to finish. Yeah. Beautiful greens. Look, that green actually matches my top. Awesome. So yeah, I get really excited about these because like these colors, it took me forever. I started buying myself and Heike, my friend Heike, we started buying these materials in 2020, and I think we finished kitting up for 21, and that's how long it took us. because everything was like out of stock because of the pandemic. Like, ugh. Anyway, yes, I don't know if I will have enough room to bring my brag piece, but that's okay too. I don't even know if I would have the right lighting to work on this in that, you know, in that environment. No offense or anything, but I just feel like it would be rough to like take this out and work on this because of the fabric. The fabric is a 25 count Lugana, black Lugana, and it is so hard to see the holes on this. And if you're wondering, this is what a 17 by 11 Q-snap looks like. And I got these ideas for the bows from Needle Ninja here on YouTube. She has a really cool tutorial for how to use ribbons to hold back your fabric. And the size of this fabric is unreal. Honestly, unreal. Anyway, you do the whoosh. So this is haul. Haul from Jesse's house. First of all, the bag. The tote bag, I've been waiting months to use this because I just keep forgetting to film this haul. This is the things that I had purchased before going back to the United States in December. And things that I had sent to, things I had sent to Jesse's house and things that I bought while I was there. It's not a lot, but it's fun. So join me. Stitch bag. Stitch is the world championship of cross stitching. A friendly competition for cross stitchers every year in September, October. And it was so much fun. Actually, I think it's October to November. September to November. All I remember is that during Stitch this year, I was actually on my holidays to Tenerife, and I brought my Stitch with me, and it was so much fun. And people were asking me questions like, what are you doing? That's cross stitch? It was great. Take your crafting everywhere. Make it, normalize it. I'm that person that takes my knitting everywhere. So definitely have fun with it, right? I've got a lot to share. I'm going to try to condense it as much as possible. One of my most precious finds is a unicorn. So I had two things on my unicorn wish list. One of which is a dimensions kit, and the other is like that primitive needle. I can't even remember the name of it. Blacked Sky. I've given up on Blacked Sky. Maybe one day if somebody has it and they want to pass it my way, I could stitch and pass it again or whatever. I want to be in on that group. I absolutely love it. It resonates so much with me. I love all the epitaphs and I gush about it every time I see it. People have told me you should just like rechart it from pictures of stitched versions. And I'm like, I know. So one day I just don't want to pay $400 for it. Like I could book a holiday for two to Greece for Christmas for that much. So anyway, I found the Mighty Samurai by Dimensions. This is out of print and he's absolutely stunning. I love the colors in this. I think it was opened. It was opened, I think, when I got it, but there's nothing wrong and there's nothing misplaced or anything like that. But yes, this is like one of my favorite things. So that is what the back looks like. It comes with Ada and all of the floss, which you have to separate, which is a pain. But yeah, this says that without the mat, it's 30 by 46 centimeters. That's quite a big cross stitch. One day. First, the plan is, the first thing I'd like to do is to work on my Mirabilia Miss Cherry Blossom and then follow that up with him. the dragonflies in his robe here are actually metallic. It's very well thought. It's, you know, a lot of time and effort went into charting this. And I really, really like it. I forgot to talk about Bella Filipina. Oh well, I'm sorry. My head is all over the place sometimes. I was gonna work on Bella Filipina for Stitch Asia, which is another kind of like group stitch, you know, craftivism, everybody get together and do something that's great for our community. And my focus has just been to finish the friendship sampler. Not that I don't, you know, like, I love being involved in things. This year, my brain just isn't all there. However, let me show you a couple things that I got. Ooh, I haven't even opened those. That's going to be exciting. So what is the one called in fall? What is it called in fall? I don't remember. Expo? Expo. I got Teresa, I was about to say Wensler, Teresa Koget's Hello Halloween book. And I got it for the pattern here on the cover. Heike actually showed it to me and I needed it in my life. This is absolutely stunning. I don't think that my camera's really showing it, but basically the border is everything. There's cats and sunflowers, and there are dancing witch cats. This beautiful lettering, which could make an excellent cross stitch on its own. And then you've got down here, you've got regular witches with green faces. And then you've got this down here, which again could make a lovely sampler on its own. And there are a couple things that I'd love to do, like if I were to stitch it, move this down and then move this down and then cap it off with the border. If I could make that work, I would. But anyway, I don't think I could. But it is cute. It is adorable. This book comes with a bunch of patterns, actually. And they are a large size. Like, they're printed in large size. There are 11 designs in the book. So we have the one that's on the cover, which takes up a lot of the book. We have... Does it show you? Yeah. So if I turn it this way, I'm going to try to do this as well as I can. There's Spooky, Black Cat Broom Co., and Halloween Greetings. Oops. Again, printed nice and big. The Good Witch. We have a couple more. Done twice. Prim Witch on dark fabric and light fabric. We have Vintage Cats. I like the one with the bucket hat. We have one that's mostly letters, which I would like to do. This one right here. Pumpkins fat and witches lean, coal black cats with eyes of green. All the mystery can be seen on the night of Halloween. I like the cat because it has really skinny legs. I love how funky the designs are. Hello Moon and Witchy Stardust. Isn't that cute? They're both cute. And then there's a computer generated image with a photoshopped frame. "'Tis a Merry Halloween." Hard to show. like a pumpkin patch. So yes, great investment. And I also, so I got some gift charts as well, which is amazing. And then from Expo, the other thing I got was the Needle Heathen pin set. Haven't opened anything. This could take a while. Maybe I'll just edit out the struggles. Aren't these adorable? The Needle Heathen pin set, and I'm pretty sure that this was designed for Michelle's pin book. She made a needle book for Expo, and I decided I wanted the pins because they're like a special exclusive that won't be once they're gone basically. And I believe the pin set was from, actually I don't remember. I'm so sorry, I don't remember. Okay. Oh yeah, I also got Stiach stickers. And I got a Stiach t-shirt, which I was wearing yesterday, and it has this guy on it. Surely you can take another project on. It's true, it's true. Always. Those are gonna go on my desk. I have Dinky Dies for days. I also have, you remember I was talking about almond M&Ms and the Trans Pride tapestry? I also got almond M&Ms silks for lesbian pride tapestry. So they are, as far as I know, Dia and Kari are coming out with pride tapestries of all sorts. And I'll show you the colors. Again, these are floss nuggets, but they don't do these anymore. This is begonia. How am I going to show you these? What is the best way without doxing myself? I'll just use the back of the invoice. So, begonia. Drop it. This is called Napa, like Napa cabbage. This one is, Monarch. This one's called Mantis. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. This one is Geranium Rose. Beautiful. This one's called Lacewing. And this one is called Conch. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So exciting. Obviously I'm waiting until the first unicorn is done to start the second one. But if you haven't seen it, it's very pretty. So that is lesbian pride tapestry. And then I'm pretty sure that's all Dinky Dice. And I got fabric too. So my desk is a wreck. Mislaid pages, information. If you want to pause it, you can. Here is my fabric for lesbian pride tapestry. It's called Lady Lore, and this is a 32 count linen. Is it opalescent? It's opalescent. It's opalescent as well. So I went ahead and I got from my fabric from Jessie for that project. So now I can get them back together. So excellent. And it's a fat quarter. It will fit on a fat quarter for 32 count. So that is one project. And then I got another piece of this fabric that I love. This is called, actually, I think this is Sugalite, or maybe it's not. It doesn't have a name, but it says it's color 6. Jessie, maybe Jessie can tell me. But how beautiful is that? Like, I just want to frame it on my wall. I'll be honest. I don't even want to stitch on it. I just want to frame it. It is so stellar. It looks like the universe. So pretty. This is 32 count opalescent Lugana. And it is stunning. Like, I don't even want to put this down. Can I just make this my thumbnail if I hold it long enough? If you're new here, I've known Jessie for a long time. We've been friends since university. So anything that Jessie does, I will rep. There is no other way for me. Just in case you were wondering. I got Jessie's thread drops as well. They have Jessie's website. 4 of them. Very cool. Need to put those in a special place. And then let me put these in order, and then I'll show you all of the dinky dies. All right, so I've gotten out all my dinky dies and in preparation for this. So just so that you know, I've been collecting these for a little while, and I'm going to do a little humble brag because I know since the panini started, I decided that I would do this for myself. I cut off my fabric subscriptions and my magazine subscriptions. And this is like the one little splurge that I give myself crafty-wise every month. I don't have Knit Crate or anything anymore. So look at all the pretty colors. I am trying to collect the entire collection of dinky dies. And just because they're very pretty, and someday, you know, someday if I don't use them, they will make a wonderful auction item that's going to be worth hundreds of dollars. So I'm trying to keep these safe and adore them when I can, because they are really beautiful and I enjoy my collection very much. So I'm going to leave that there so that I can put these on as we go. I'm just going to flash these colors. I have from June to January. Ready? If you want to join the Floss Club, please go to mislaypages.com, and you can also sign up to get these delivered to you every month. I have Jessie hold on to them until I come visit the States, or until I have enough saved up for a box. So Irish meadows, Irish forests, how pretty, iris, and Indian summer. Those are beautiful. I love all the Irish. That's cute. So that's the first set. I'm going to keep them in order. Next is July. I didn't realize they would be in plastic as well as paper. But, ooh, Moody. It looks like this gave inspiration for the Burb box, to be fair. A little bit of inspo right here. So this is Jacob's Ladder, Jack-o'-lantern, Jacaranda, I hope I said that right, and Iron Bark. Okay, next up is August. It's so pretty. It's like Christmas. I haven't seen these. I got my paws on this in January? December? I can't remember. There's one called Jaffa. You ever had a Jaffa cake? All right. So we've got Jindabyne. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so it's coming out like bright blue, but it's actually darker in person. So this is an indigo, and it's really pretty, but it does not show its true color on camera. It looks so much brighter on camera than it is in real life. This one, the pink one, the pink one is Jaffa, and it's a variegated, like it's a, oh, that's so pretty. It goes from like a light color to a dark color. Put these in. Jara. That's pretty. And Janie's Christmas. Oh, that is gorgeous. Beautiful. Trying to keep them in order. Right. Next up is September. I was trying to keep that from happening. September 22. Look at that. Very cool. These are in alphabetical order. We have Jindalee, Jungle Green, Just Joe, you know, just call me Joe, and Kakadu. Cool. Nice colors. That is, ooh, look at those colors. How pretty. October. That burgundy is life. So I'm about halfway through the alphabet now, right? This is Kayla's Rose. Very pretty. A little bit darker in person. Cat's Cat. Does look like a cat. Calgary. No, Calgorally. Calgorally. That looks like a bird or something. And Kalamunda. Kalamunda. It's got like very subtle beige, pink, blue pastel. Very pretty. Different. Very different and pretty. We had a dog incident. Okay. Kuranda. Very pretty. I like that green. Kununura. Kununura. I apologize. A lot of these names are Australian, I believe. So this is the first time of me ever reading the word. So if I mispronounce, please tell me. I will try to correct myself. This one's called Kiribili. Kiribili. The purple. And then this one's Kaya or Kia. Kiah. So pretty. Holy cow. All right, two more. And then that's it. December. This is so subtle. I love it. Again, it's in alphabetic order. So this is lemon and lime. Lemongrass. That really does look like lemongrass, actually. Lavender mist, which is pink and cream. And this one's lagoon. I've had lagoon before. I think that was in my chatelaine. So it's nice I have one that's unopened. And then the last one must be January. And it looks like Patty's Day colors. Look. This is lemon and mint, lemon sorbet, lemon myrtle, and leprechaun. Very pretty. So that's a whole lot of dinky dies. So thank you, Jessie, for collecting all of those over the last few months. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the haul. I've taken up enough of your time today, I think. Thank you for joining me and for talking about cross stitch with me. And I hope that the next time I see you, I'll have a finish finally, because I've been working on it for a couple months and I'm excited to see it completely finished and sent off back to its owner. So exciting. I will also share with you soon I'll have a video just on the opening of the Ramadan Wolf Club, and if there's a pattern, showing you the pattern and the goodies that come in the box. I'm super excited to share that with everybody. That'll be a separate video, so watch out for that. And then I'll show you whatever. Oh, and I should have a knitting finish by next video as well, and hopefully it'll be blocked and everything so that you can see it on me, and my new start with the Ramadan Wool Club. So yes, all exciting things. I hope I covered everything that I wanted to talk about today, and I suppose I will see you all later. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me in the future. If you are interested in going back and watching old Flosstube videos, or starting from the beginning, because I know a lot of people like to do that, myself included, I will have a link to that playlist available in the eye as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon in a couple weeks for an update. Take care, everyone. Bye.